And this is the 7 Deadly Sins of Beauty. So I actually saw this on Meredith's channel, and I will link her version of the video below. And basically it's 7 categories of questions, obviously based around 7 deadly sins and having to do with beauty. So the first category, or first sin, is greed. And the question asks, what is your most inexpensive beauty product? I'd have to say probably something by e.l.f., $1 or $2. And what is your most expensive? That would probably be Touche Eclat by Yves Saint Laurent. I think it was around $50 or something like that. The next sin, Roth, is which beauty product you have a love-hate relationship with. Probably mascara, liner, anything kind of around my lash line has always been problematic because for some reason there's always transfer. So it'll transfer down here, it'll transfer underneath. I've definitely gotten better at keeping transfer to a minimum, but it's always a concern, even to the point that I only sometimes wear mascara on my bottom lashes, and there's only one type that I will actually use because it's the one that's giving me the best results. And then, which item was your hardest to get? I'd probably say the Naked palette, the first one from Urban Decay, because like everybody else, I was on a waiting list, and then I actually got a call and was like really excited, but they wouldn't hold it for me and I had to work, so I couldn't go in and get it, so I lost out on that. And I think it was probably months after that that I got a heads up on Twitter that there were some available a couple towns over, so I fully called, asked them to put them on hold, and drove out to get the palette. So yeah, it was definitely kind of an ordeal, but it was definitely worth it. So let's see, the next sin is gluttony, and the question is, which beauty product is your most delicious? Kind of a peculiar question because I don't eat my beauty products. But if we're talking about the scent of something smelling delicious, I would have to go with the Caress lip butter in jasmine. The next sin, sloth. Which product do you neglect due to laziness? I don't really think I neglect anything due to laziness. I'm pretty consistent when it comes to makeup. Like, even if I'm doing something that's really natural, like I'll still, you know, do my brows, even if it's just running, you know, like a brow gel through it. You know, definitely wear mascara. There'll be something on the skin. It's just a matter of how much and how dramatic. So yeah, I don't really think I can answer that one. I am not lazy when it comes to my makeup. Although, the one thing, it's not necessarily a product, I will say it's something that I put off, is washing brushes. And I know, but how I've kind of gotten around it is to buy more brushes. So there's a longer period in which I don't have to wash them, but unfortunately I'm left with more brushes to wash at the end of it. So I don't really win, but at least I kind of think I'm winning until I get to the end. So that's really all I can think of for that. The next sin is pride, and the question asks, which product gives you the most self-confidence? I think I just have to go with kind of skincare in general. When I first started getting back into makeup, my skin was pretty bad, lots of hyperpigmentation, and was more focused on the makeup covering it up than actually fixing it. But I think it's a pretty common progression in makeup, that you become more concerned with how can I give myself a better canvas to work with, as opposed to just kind of, you know, piling on product to just hide everything. So definitely I would say skincare, just in the sense that I know that I'm doing good for my skin, so that again I'm able to do what I love with makeup on the best canvas I can get from my very temperamental, diva-tastic skin. The next sin is lust, and the question is, which beauty product did you lust after before you bought it? I think that would, I mean, that's so many products. I'm clearly a makeup junkie, and lusting after makeup is not an unusual state of mind for me. But if I had to think of something in particular, I think I'd probably have to go with Sugar Pill eyeshadows. So the first time that I ordered from them, I got the first two palettes, Sweetheart and Burning Heart, plus the black shadow, and I think one of the loose ones. And I was just so excited to have these really bright colors and just to, you know, play and experiment and just all that good stuff, because I love color. And I mean, when I got it, I was pretty much over the moon. And the last sin is envy, and the question is, what items would you like to receive as a gift? All of them? I guess this is kind of a strange question, because generally speaking, I don't need anything in terms of makeup, aside from just replacing staples like foundation, concealer, that kind of thing. But I think, you know, if I were to have a wish list, I would definitely like to try the Clairsonic Plus. I would also like to explore the Tom Ford line. I would like to explore the Chantecaille line, and I believe, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I think it was Ray Morris who came out with apparently a fantastic line of brushes, as well as the vermilion handled Hakuhodo brushes. So those are just a few things. And I could probably keep going for another whole video or 10. But yeah, so that's the tag. That's everything. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you'd like to do the tag, you can either answer in the comments, do your own video, write it up on your blog, whatever. But if you do it, let me know, because I'd definitely like to check out your responses as well. Don't forget, check out Meredith's video. She's got some great answers as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.